Good morning, traders, and God bless and happy Friday. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host. And like we do each morning, we'll be watching this volume spike column for any volume spikes that might occur. Once they do, we will click on them, come over here, and check the current bar volume to make sure there's enough volume to get in and get out safely without any trouble entering and exiting. And what I mean by that is this number needs to really be flowing, not just standing still and then an occasional trade. We need this number going at a high rate of speed. That way we can get in and get out with no problems. Once we confirm this, we will watch the price rise up. Once it rises up and stops and pulls back, you will see me mark a resistance level. Once it drops down, I will mark a support level, and if you are new here, you want to plan your entry down here on the support level for the bounce back up, but not without confirming that we have tall green bars coming in above this yellow average volume line, and that this indicator here is pointing upwards. Once we confirm all of this, we make our decision if we want to get in or not. You'll see this happen hopefully over and over and over each session that you watch. Remember that I am not a financial advisor. If you are new here, I highly suggest you trade on paper, especially if you've never seen this system before. Or if you're having trouble profiting, please trade on paper until you figure it out. It's not really that hard. It can be at the beginning, but once you attend many of these sessions, it seems to get easier and easier for you. So make sure you reach out to a professional financial advisor before you take any of my words, indicators, or anything that I say to heart before you make a trade. I am not that guy. Please reach out to the professionals. I'm watching a couple of stocks this morning. WHLR had an overnight high of 15 bucks. Don't know if it will continue or not. BENF moving around a little bit. Don't know where that one's going to go. It is Friday. Hopefully we'll get a play in or two. Yesterday was quite sluggish. We did have some good plays during the regular session. Wheeler was up and down all day long if you stuck with that one stock. But if you waited around for something to pop up, it almost never happened. It was that bad of a day. Only a few movers worth watching, and that was about it. Hopefully we'll have a better day today. We have about 2 minutes left before the market opens. Enjoy your coffee, and I'll be back shortly. All right, about a minute to go before the market opens. Make sure that you have your TIS set to EXT in your active trader, or you won't get a trade in. And Picker, that's very good news. I bet that really put a smile on your face, brother. And those that can't read the message over on YouTube, one of the members held on to 1,000 shares of WHLR overnight. Wakes up this morning with $5,000 in his pocket. We also had a trader yesterday, don't recall his name. He played Wheeler all day long for profit up to 10,000. It's a good idea when we have these stock picks to keep watching the ones that spike over in pre-market throughout the day. You might can profit from them later as well. All right, BENF, will it push up here? Let's see what happens. It's already came up a little bit just before our market opened. Looking like BLMZ starting to spike here. Dollar stock. Couple of profit takers. You always want to watch these dominator bars. This is where your money is. These are buyers. The red part is sellers. They'll be taking profit or selling off. So as you're in a trade, just make sure you're getting green bars while you're in the trade. If you start seeing red come in, it might be wise to take some profit or all of it. The LMZ being a little bit sluggish to get any higher. Going to go back to BENF and see what it's doing. Do have a white pullback arrow in play. We have a high right over here. I'm going to go ahead and mark it at 280. We'll probably have resistance at that level. It immediately jumped up there as if it was following me, clicking the line. And we know that's not right. We break that 280, we could go up quite a bit more. Nice tall green dominator bars. This is what you want to see when you're looking at a trade. Want to see this indicator turning upwards? Let's see if we can get the breakout here. Looks like the buyers are trying to come in. Will we get the push? That's the question. Nice tall green dominator bar. We need another one to come in right behind that one to push it up higher. Watching this little short bar right here. And of course the SPY decides to drop. Just a little, but it is dropping. Are we going to make any money on this or not? Is it going to finally pop for us? Come on, let's get up there. There we go. $3, $3.11, $3.15. Need some more buyers to come in. Nice tall green dominator bar. We may push a little higher if the green bars continue. There we go. We had a spike up to 324. Few profit takers coming in. You can see them right here, the red part of this bar. Red profit taking going on. Be very careful here. If you're in profit, I would take some off the table just in case they sell out. If it turns back green, we should get another push up, but it looks like pretty heavy selling right now. We may bounce off of this 280, could retest it and go right back up. I'll go ahead and mark that resistance level. So now we're breaking down below support. Now we're staying above that support level of 280. We may bounce back up to 307, providing we get a tall green dominator bar coming in. Looks like the sellers are bailing out. Good job, Picker. Picker exiting Wheeler this morning, his first opportunity for a profit of $4,320. Congratulations, Picker. Yandros, BENF, $350. Crab Key, $30. Mario, $170. These are all on BENF. And Greg B, $150 BENF. Then we have Pro Dollar, $215 on YouTube for BENF. Good job, traders. Good job, Phoenix Ridge. Nice way to wake up to a Friday morning. First cup of coffee, money in the bank. What could be better than that? Thank you, Lord. MC Money, 210 BENF. Very good. Thank you. And congratulations. I'm being told SYTA. Let's pull it up real quick. SYTA spiking up. It's at $1.60 currently with a white arrow behind it. This white arrow is a pullback indicator. Once the stock rises, pulls back, and if this indicator detects volume coming in, it will fire up on the board with a white arrow. $1.66 so far. $1.68, 70. Not looking real strong on this one. Already has profit takers, so be careful. Green dominator bar coming back in. Taller than the next, that's good. $1.73 for a new high. Pushing on up, $1.75. $1.78 now. I would be taking some profits off the top. This is a cheaper stock. It's not going to go to $10, so lock it in when you can. $1.78 now. $1.80. $1.88. Nice little push there. Hopefully you sold on that last spike upwards. Good job, Greg B. Good job, Crab Key. Whenever you hear me say good job in a username, they are in the money. Good job, Yandros. This is what I'm talking about yesterday when I said there's always tomorrow, right? Ever get depressed because you didn't get a trade one day or you lost a little bit of money because of a bad market? There's always tomorrow. And look what tomorrow's done already. Every day's not a trading day. Sometimes it's a watch day. Sometimes it's a no trade day. It all depends on the market, how you feel, how the stocks are reacting. And never go out and force a trade or try to make a trade. If they're not coming to you on this system, you shouldn't be trading them. Good job, Doc Watson. All right, sip of coffee time. Enjoy your morning as we wait on the next one. Thank you, honey father. Let the truth be told. We don't create these plays, they come to us. I like to call them blessings because that's really what they are to me. I want to thank all you YouTubers for showing up. There's a lot of dedicated members on the YouTuber side. I see them here every day. So thank you for joining us and supporting us each and every morning. You know where the money is. That's why you keep returning. And if you haven't joined us on our Discord, that white and yellow label at the top of the chat box is where you sign up to Discord for free, talk to other traders, make sure we're doing the right thing that you see on the screen. Of course, all of my proof is right here live in front of you. So if you care to join us after joining Discord for free, just hit the upgrade button. We'd love to have you on board. And if you're new to YouTube, I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, providing there's not a holiday, starting at 5:55 a.m. on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and that would be Central Time. So be careful on trades like this. We already ran up. We are on the back side of the trade now. We could just be creating a lower high. That would be a high lower than this one. And we may come back down and create another lower high. There is a possibility to pick up a little bit of change here, but not really worth the investment. Picker, you done made yours, brother. Go get you some sleep. I know you're over in Hawaii and it's probably 2 o'clock in the morning. Picker says, I'm not going nowhere. There's money to be made. I know you said you're sitting on your hands, but how many times have I heard that? And the next thing I know, you're posting your next profit. Many of you do that. I even do it myself. Milo, you're guilty. I know you are. We're all guilty. And I always say don't chase green candles, and we do. But I think we're pretty solid on chasing these green candles with these indicators. I think I've taken a lot of the risk out of it. Don't know if I would attempt it in the regular session, though. There's too many sellers and battles going on. And these white arrows in that master scalper indicator, I don't know how many times I could say it just by the white arrows. I mean, your odds are like 7 out of 10. If you're wrong on one, sell it immediately, play the next one. They are that good. Amen, Picker. Keep the faith, brother. Well, thank you, Phoenix. We'd love to have you on board. We look forward to seeing you as a premium member next week. If you have any trouble, Phoenix, we have a support department. Reach out to support if you have any questions on anything, and they'll definitely help you get set up. And if they can't, they'll reach out to me, and I will step in and make sure everything happens according to the way it's supposed to be. We have a very good support department with Milo and R2 and Niner Fan. They are the best. Couldn't ask for more. And I thank every one of them for doing their part. All right, what do we have here? We have SYTA trying to do a breakout. It's already attempted it once. The sellers came in heavy and drove it back down, so don't trust it right now. The volume is quite low. Nice recover, Trude. Nice recovery. Back to zero is always a good thing. At least you're not negative, brother. This is why I said don't trust it. It's pulling back. Good job, Yandros. Got to not play these second bounces. They're not as reliable as that first entry where everybody's excited. They all got in. They all made money. They bailed. These are the latecomers, hoping it goes up again. And if you get in here, you risk taking a loss. If it was going to continue to run, we may have gotten one or two little red candles and then a bounce back up for more. That did not happen here. We did get a white arrow on SYTA, but we're on the back side of the trade. Don't know where it's going to go from here. The buyers could come in again. It could happen. We got to watch these dominator bars to see if it does. It's not likely, but it might. I don't control these stocks. We just watch the numbers or the bars, which are numbers. AJ, overall, it's been a pretty tough week. Not a bad week. I'm not going to go that far, but it's been a pretty tough week to get a good one. We've had a few, but nothing like the past weeks. But we're getting by. We're managing. Good morning, YouTube, and God bless you, brother. Nice to see you here every time it's available. You can, Melanie. You got to join Discord for free. Click the upgrade button. Everything is over on WAP.com. You're not going to get this indicator, though, unless you are a premium member. It's part of this group. They all lock in together. And you're not going to get the volume spike indicator. You're only going to get this one and this one up here. Don, sometimes it's best to wait till the bugs go away. We can't control these bad entries and bad exits. That we can to somewhat, but don't buy low volume stocks or you're going to get trouble getting in and out. But sometimes we can have good volume and Schwab messes up. So we're fighting a little bit of battle there for the profit. It does cost you money sometimes. I still believe we're still going through some merger bugs from TD Ameritrade to Schwab. And you know how fast they correct these things. It's not very fast. But the more we complain and hit that support ticket, the faster they'll work. You can't short stocks in pre-market, Joshua. Good morning, Nora. Watching for volume spikes. We're having some minor volume spikes and then they go away. It has nothing to do with a cash account. You can only do limit orders, but you cannot short. I use the buy the ask and sell the bid buttons. Those are limit orders. I don't know about the other brokers. I've been on TD Ameritrade since 1990. Very unfamiliar with the other brokers. I stuck with this platform because I know the most about it. And of course, I'm a coder. So I can pretty much make it work like I want it to work. Looks like Wheeler's selling off big time. Jason's, maybe they're just limiting me then. Maybe I do it too often. I thought they changed the rules when we went over to Schwab. I'll look into it deeper. These buys and sells, they're color coded to these candles. So when it's red here, you're going to see a sell order. When it's not doing anything, you're going to see a yellow hold. And when it's running up, you're going to see a buy order. So this indicator's tied into these candles to give you the signals. This is part of the master scalper indicator, which is this indicator. Thank you, Jasons, for letting me know. Maybe I should get busy shorting again. You are welcome, C-Dubs. This one here. So I created a scan that was called, let's see what it was called, percent 50 up, something like that. Yes, percent change greater than 50%. So when we opened that scan up and was watching it, it was hard to determine which one had a high candle higher than the previous. So I created this indicator, but it ended up working for all stocks. So when you see buyers, it means it has one candle higher than the previous candle. When you see sellers, it's the reverse of that. And when it's neutral, it's not moving. So if I hit this one, you're going to see one candle is higher than the previous. Same thing with this one, or this one, or this one. So if you're watching these spikes and the spike is little and you look over here and you see buyers, you know it's going up a little. So when you see buyers, it means attention, take a look. And this indicator will fire up before any of these two do. So you remember we were kind of catching stocks a little late sometimes. This gets us in as soon as those candles reverse direction. I know that I am seeing a lot less shorting opportunities. It's kind of like everything is already down. They're not as plentiful as they were in the past. This is the buy and sell indicator. Should be down at the bottom of the list if you are a premium member in TOS scripts. Good job, Terry. Terry's still working BENF. Pulls in another 544. Congratulations, Terry. You're going to have a good weekend, brother. So Terry had a first run of 805, second run of 544. I think he ought to buy the donuts for everyone. Yeah, AJ, I've been quitting right at 9:30, 10 o'clock. So haven't been looking for shorts or anything. I have other things I need to get done instead of sitting here all day long in front of this computer. And those honeydews are fixing to be ended. SPX membership is $79.95 a month. Can easily be made back in one day. And with that membership, you get like 60 something scans, 30 something indicators, support, chat with other investors, the trading floor, all the support you need. Raphael, if you hit the link above the chat up there, the white and the yellow banner above your chat where you type in join YouTube for free, then you click the upgrade now. And it'll take you over to a page. Make sure you watch the videos on how to sign up. Right now, I'd like to see another stock play. I'll get you another link, but these links are not invalid. It might be something to do on your end. But I'll post another join link right down here. If you have trouble with this one, it may be your pop-up blocker or whatever, keeping you from accessing the Discord channel. That's a fresh link, just generated it. All right, nothing moving in our favor this morning. Or currently. We did have some move in our favor this morning. Let me correct that. But nothing currently. And YouTubers, this free live stream 3 days a week is only an hour long, 5:55 to 6:55. And then I have to cut you loose. PBM looks like it's already ran up and pulled back. Very cheap stock, 30 cents. We'll keep an eye on it for a second to see what happens. I won't be buying it, too cheap for me. I like the higher price stocks. Doc, the on demand to me is just something I do or use when the market's closed. I use it for practice. I'm pretty sure it does not work with live trading. It is delayed. I think you have to use the paper trade before you sign in to ThinkorSwim in order to play around with these plays On demand is more for practice after the market's closed. The paper trading, before you log on, there's an option there that says live trading or paper trading. You can switch over to that. I haven't used it in many years, so I can't give you direction on it. You are welcome, Hal. C Dubs, I really don't have any idea, brother. I haven't been on that platform. I like I said, I use the on demand. I've never had it during a live session. Never used it. And it's been many, many years since I visited the paper trading side of ThinkorSwim. I know there's a lot of restrictions on what you can and can't do, but I don't know those restrictions. The best way to do that is just go ahead and log into a live account and trade on paper, or open up a Excel spreadsheet and say, I would have got in here and I would have exited here, and this is my profit, and here's the reason I got in, and here's the reason I got out. You can do this without having to click the mouse. Just write them down. Use the live session. I know it's not like real trading, but that's better than something that's delayed or the scripts are not working. Everything will work live for you, but just write it down. So you should have BENF in your personal watch list to watch this stock throughout the day, unless of course it just sells off. But you may get several plays out of this stock. If you can't find anything throughout the day, if you're chasing stocks all day long, try making a list in the morning and only watching a few continuously, especially the ones that have good movement. Make can pick up 20, 30, 40 cents several times a day. You don't have to chase the entire market, just find you some good ones to play. Start building you a list of stocks that move in the price range that you like and play them. You don't have to chase the market. See Nvidia up here. It's been bouncing around this morning. Doc, that's a great comment. Chase white arrows all day long on a few stocks. That's really all you need to do. Terry's still playing BENF for another gain of 569. Terry's doing exactly what I just explained. He's stuck with BENF. He's already played it 3 times for great profits. Big Head, it's only been quiet because of the market. It's working fine. I checked into that also this week, saying it seems to be few. Are you running both white arrow scans? I do when I'm watching it. Yeah, there's one at the top and of that page, and or channel, and there's one at the bottom. So the updated one's at the bottom, but you can still run the scan on the first one as well. I watch both of them, and I switch indicators back and forth as well on the white arrows. Sometimes I'll set up two monitors, one with each setup. And I know, I'm talking you into extra monitors. Don't let me do that. But really, you need multiple monitors. Or you're going to be clicking, delaying, dragging, missing. But with multiple monitors, you can have everything open without having to go chase the next window. And your action is a lot faster. You can get in quicker, out quicker. This is where I ended up. 8 27-inch monitors so that I could have all the data up there without clicking around. It works good for me. Could I use another 8? Probably. Am I going to go there? No, I'm not. If I keep adding monitors and computers, I'll end up with a central AC unit just in this one room. I don't want that to happen. Actually, it's not too bad, Don. I have all the scans on the right side. So I'm kind of just eyeballing 4 monitors on the right side. Everything else on the left. If you set it up correctly, you're not neck jerking all day long. Don, there is one bad thing though. You'll find yourself walking through the house when you're away from your computer, and you'll be looking at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Just kidding. It's not going to happen. Okay, Wheeler, did you sell off enough? Don't know if I would trust it right here. I'd like to see it run up, come back to the 34, then continue up. This is everybody trying to call a bottom. Some of the ones that got in here did a good job of it. If you're still trying to call a bottom here, you're taking a high risk trade. All right, YouTubers, your time has expired. I appreciate each and every one of you who joined us this morning. Hopefully you hit that upgrade button on Discord. Join us on the premium side. You can continue these live sessions all the way to 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. Get a few more plays in, pay for that membership. We'd love to have you on board. Want you to have a very blessed weekend, and I appreciate you joining me this morning, and I will see you on Monday.